Reset the camera to its original position.
Oh, okay. I see how. Oh, okay. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to go down there.
Do we need to call HR?
I don't know. Just don't tell anybody. What's up, YouTube? I'm Kyle, and we are playing some Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. First off, I am not a flight sim guy. I'm a complete newbie. I know a lot of people that are in the flight sim community, and I saw the career mode in this new update and a few other modes that look kind of fun. So we're going to give it a shot, but no promises. Don't expect perfection, because you're not going to get it. Maybe eventually.
Hello there. You must be Kyle D4C, right?
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Bennett. I'm Miles, the owner of this aero club.
Okay.
Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot
This looks
license.
a lot like the dentist I used to have.
Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours.
Oh, that's
and
kinda
get more
cool.
experience by taking people out on.
So
first
you
flights.
actually have to
But
get
before
your
any of that, let's head
license
outside
first.
and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft.
That's
and the
pretty
local
neat.
surroundings.
I'm gonna turn this music down too, even though it's calming. I'm not a huge fan of it.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparation? Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school.
Is this what you
Our
used to
Cessna's got a glass
fly?
cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
I'm scared. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Okay.
After taking off, we will climb to 1,500 feet above sea level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
Okay.
Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
How? RB. There we go. All right, we got it.
Perfect.
Garmin.
The wind is from
Nice.
270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 26. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Okay. Okay, so he's in here with me. Okay, cool. Well, this is definitely a grass runway.
All right, now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power,
Bottom
we'll
right,
speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed.
like this screen
We
here.
will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow
Bottom
a
right.
left-hand traffic pattern and
To
make
the
2
right.
turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am
There's
here to
so
help.
many screens in here.
Release the parking brakes.
Um,
Otherwise, we're not going anywhere.
What's he want me to do?
Good.
Just
Ready for takeoff? Apply
keyboard
full
shortcut
power to get
shortcut
us
works.
moving.
Okay, so yeah, the throttle. So what's it going to do? Lower. Okay, maximum.
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Okay.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
So you'll have to excuse my ignorance here. These guys were great in trying to help. However, some of the stuff they were referring to and saying, I had no idea what they were talking about or where to look. Again, complete newbie. All right, we going up?
Hold up. 55 knots. Don't rotate till 55. You'll
We
see it
have
on your
reached
screen.
55 knots.
Oh, okay,
Pull the
so
yoke
he's
a
gonna
little
tell me.
bit to lift off.
Yep.
All that is very sensitive. All right, there we go. We're in the air.
Pitch too high.
Yeah, watch your airspeed. Yep. You want to climb out at like 75 knots.
We are approaching our first turn. As you
All right,
see,
amateur question, where do I even see my knots at?
On the left side of that center screen. Like the screen that's in
We are
front of you.
300 feet above the
There's like a little
ground.
tape on the
I'll
left side,
retract
so you
the
might need to
flaps.
zoom in a little bit.
You keep
Oh yeah,
climbing.
that thing is so small.
You can start turning left.
But basically the idea is you just don't want to get too slow, you know, because if you get really slow, if you
Keep
get to
climbing
the
and
like,
prepare
you
for
know,
the next turn.
into the like when you're flying and you don't have flaps down, if you go
This is a
below,
good
if you go
climbing
below
angle. Try to
55
visually
knots,
remember it.
you're gonna start risking getting into a stall,
Okay, turn left again.
and then
We're almost there.
then you
Okay.
fall out of the sky.
Remember, we need
Well,
to
that's
climb
fine.
to 1,500 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above
Man,
the
this is
traffic pattern.
sensitive.
There's ways to adjust it. Just watch your bank
You're
angle
banking
too.
too much.
You're banking a
Ease
little
up on your
aggressively
yoke
for a
movement.
Cessna.
Well, I'm a newbie.
I love the weather
That's okay.
today.
I'm just
The clouds are beautiful.
that's
aren't
why
they?
that's why I'm telling you.
There we are, 1,500 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
Wow.
We have safe separation with the other airplanes.
How about
around.
I
that?
just want to tell you both good luck. We're all
Let's
counting
fly
on you.
over.
Thank you. Oh, he wants me to head towards the airport. Whoops. Sorry.
Looks like you're going off route. Let's stay near the airport today.
All right, there we go.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Who said I know you're busy navigating?
Yeah, I think once your joystick gets here, when you try this again with the joystick, you'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
It definitely makes it such a massive difference.
Yeah, I've used some of that stuff before. I had a dentist, and he did some flight sim stuff, and I helped set it all up for him.
I believe you have a talent for piloting.
He had
I
to
hope you
explain,
enjoyed the
but
flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
close enough.
Did his last name start with R, Romeo?
No.
That we flew together today.
Oh, I didn't even have
This
to
might be the
land?
first chapter in your pilot's journey. If you want to
Well,
embark
I
on it.
mean, it's
Let's
fairly
catch up at our
realistic. On your
headquarters.
first flight lesson in real life, you definitely wouldn't be doing the landing.
Yeah.
You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL.
I
in
seem
no
comfortable
time.
out there? Well, thank you.
There's
All
a
right.
laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Now here's the keys to a
You have-
737. Go have fun.
You're going to have to... That's kind of neat. So you're going to have to take the PPL exam.
I gotta see this laptop and see the certifications here.
All right, head to certification.
As someone who's actually
Here
trying to
you
get
can
his
see
PPL,
all
I'm
the
really
different
curious.
certifications you
Whoa.
can pass throughout your career.
Wow. Look at all that. That's kind of neat. So I'm assuming you just get licenses for different aircraft. That's kind of cool.
Different types of aircraft. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Okay. All right, right in the middle. Tailwind. Heavy airliner. Oh my gosh. Jet airline. Jeez. Hook endorsement. What? Hoist
Yeah, that
endorsement.
goes towards helicopters and the other
Yeah.
side. That's fairly realistic representation, though, of how it would actually go. I mean, in most cases, you're going to get a private pilot license. Let's say you want to fly helicopters in real life, right? You're going to get a private pilot license in a plane first,
Yeah.
and then you'll then decide, do I want to go further that way, like most people, or do I want to do
Yeah, and
helicopters?
that's what I was saying. As like, I wonder if I can go more to like the helicopter side because it kind of looks like it. I don't know if you get to choose.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Gosh. Okay. Before getting to know more about aircraft controls, we will go to
If
basic.
they do this right, I like that they're doing a good job or onboarding people to the control layout and how to fly and all that.
Yeah, it's definitely like compared to the Misfits 2020, lessons or things like that were just really not like, it's like, here's the 7 basic lessons, all right, go, and it's like, okay, like there's more to it than that.
Okay, sim controls.
So at least they're like actually, seemingly like taking that time. I mean, I think that there's a lot of flight simmers out there are really, people who are hardcore into this are really like, they don't like the career mode, and
Yeah.
Welcome to Sedona.
probably
I'm
because
Captain
it is
Jess
designed,
Molina,
it
and
is
I'll be
more
your
casual,
instructor.
right?
Yeah.
So Which
For this
isn't
lesson, we're
a
going to start
knock
on the
about
ground
it. You know, it's
and
not.
Yeah.
It's
focus
not
on
that
some
it's
basic
bad
concepts.
because it's casual. At least I don't
Yeah.
think. It's just that it's
Fundamentals
it's
every
not for
pilot needs to
everybody.
know
If you're
before
already a
hitting the
hardcore flight
skies.
simulator simmer, then you're just
This
not
is your
gonna.
plane,
Yeah.
a classic, the
You're
Cessna
gonna get to this stuff and you're
172.
gonna be like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
Take a look around it.
that is the plane that I'm learning on. On the 172.
Anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Plane that probably 80% of all private pilot people learn on. I mean, that might be a little bit high of a percentage, but it's ubiquitous.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls
Okay.
or instruments. As you
Sorry,
can
I'm just
see,
listening
activating
to
the
her.
cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen.
Okay.
The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to
Unfortunately,
control
I have to go to
various
bed, so
aspects
I'm
of the
gonna
Oh,
simulation.
turn
no
this over
worries.
to Mike.
Try to find
And,
and open
Well,
the
thanks for
controls panel.
the chips. Helping out a little
Yeah, man.
bit.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Mike was talking about, you know, if you're ever down, you know, one thing that would be kind of cool to do is to, you know, you do this stuff for sure, and then,
Yeah.
you know, maybe sometime you and I can sit down and like I'll give
Yeah.
you a proper lesson, you know,
Yeah.
to get your stick.
Yeah. Again, I'm
Steven's
not
good at that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how much I am going to get into flight simming, but if I am leaning towards,
We'll see about
that. You know, true. But yeah, definitely.
All right. I'll
All
see
right,
you guys
man.
later.
See ya. Open the control panel in the toolbar. Oh, up there. Okay.
The controls panel
Okay,
is a useful reminder of
okay.
the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar. The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now. In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals
Go
of
back to your
choice.
toolbar and click the
So,
settings wheel
let's
again.
hide the yoke for
and it'll
now.
Just
All right, as we've
Oh, it
seen,
wants
when
me-
you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera.
It was flashing
But
the
you can
other
also
one.
move it freely
which
in a
didn't really
cockpit
make
to get a better
sense.
view
Okay.
Yeah, it was
of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Oh, hi. Okay. So how do? Yeah, I'm assuming with the joystick thing, it's probably can like program like the hotkeys. I don't know how they work because I know they have like buttons on them.
yeah, you can program a bunch of functions to the yoke.
Now, reset the camera to its original position.
Oh, okay. I see how. Oh, okay. Sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to go down there.
Do we need to call HR?
I don't know. Just don't tell anybody. What am I doing?
All right,
Okay,
that
so
covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize
hi.
yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
okay, that's actually pretty helpful to
Great.
know how to do. Next training, I guess.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke.
The yoke.
The yoke is like a steering wheel,
Bulldog?
more or less. Turn it left or
Can we get a
right to control
timeout on
the
Bulldog?
ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the
Thank
trailing
you.
edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
And move.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I see.
Now, the
Interesting.
difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke.
Okay.
This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Oh, back there.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals.
Okay.
They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections. For coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder.
Okay. Do you want me to look? Oh, in the back.
Great.
Okay.
Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit.
Okay.
Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease
All
power.
right. Let's go.
First, look at the throttle and select it.
Oh, I'm selecting
Keep it
it.
selected and push it forward to increase power.
Okay. I already did that. Sometimes.
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power.
Oh, I'll pull it back. Nice and slow. Okay. I already did that.
Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without
I
focusing on
didn't.
it. Deselect the throttle.
Okay.
Look away
So
from
what's
the
this
throttle
one? Make sure.
and increase power.
Okay.
Set your throttle to
Oh, that's
idle.
neat. Oh, how do I do that?
Excellent.
I didn't know you could do that.
When the engine is on,
True.
you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator.
See, this is very helpful
You will find it on
because
your
it
PFD
is
screen
teaching
in
me
the top left corner.
for the controller, at least for now. Because, yeah, I didn't know you could hold A or X for me. Okay, look at the RPM indicator. Okay, is that over... Where's that at? Oh, it's on the... Okay.
This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in
Got 'em.
hundreds of
All right
revolutions
now.
per minute. Current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen. It measures the speed in knots.
Play around
To
with
check
some
your
helicopters.
altitude, look to the
Maybe.
altimeter. It's on the
I'm
right
pretty
on
good
your
too.
PFD screen.
They are
Yeah.
difficult, but
Are
are
they?
fun. They
Not
can be,
all
yeah.
aircraft
I don't know
have
how,
integrated screens with
how well
all
the
this
assist
information.
modes,
A lot
work
of them
with it,
rely
but
on
Yeah.
analog instruments.
I'm sure they probably tailor it.
You can find the
Okay.
analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle.
Well-
They're respectively on the left and right.
In Arma, my issue was not taking off
The
with
analog altimeter
helicopters.
has 3 hands similar
My
to a
issue
clock.
is
Landing.
with land.
The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals.
We
The
say
short,
the same
thick
thing in
one is
planes, too.
1,000-foot
Yeah.
intervals.
The
And
hard
the
part's
long,
not flying the
thin
plane,
one
it
counts
is landing it.
10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Attitude. Wait, what? Okay.
You better pitch down before I smack you.
Oh,
To
true.
help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield.
Shit.
Notice
thank
how
you.
the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level?
Okay.
This is the cruise attitude.
Are you talking about Celsius, Nico?
The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one
Or
is the
did you
descent
convert it
attitude.
for us, Americans?
Let's dig deeper into what that means.
Oh, let's dig deeper.
Oh, this is actually
Pull
really
back
good
gently
lesson.
on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Fly straight and level
Okay.
and put the bottom line at the horizon. The bottom dotted line.
There we go.
Now you're
20s.
climbing.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude.
Okay. Oh
We're
no.
losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Okay.
Excellent. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better. Let's
This
level
stuff
back
she's
out.
telling me.
Our
You're
speed
gonna
is
find, so
increasing
just
and
level
our
out so
altitude
the
is
middle
stable.
line is at the horizon.
Middle line?
That's okay.
Yeah, middle line.
Okay.
That means you're straight and level.
Cruise
You're gonna
altitude,
climb.
okay.
Gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
And then
Okay.
you can see what you're doing on the right-hand type on the screen in front of you.
Yeah. Upper line. Okay.
As expected, with a nose
Yeah,
down
so we're gonna
attitude,
enter descent.
our altitude
Yeah.
is decreasing while
My
our speed is
joysticks
picking up.
on the controller are so sensitive.
Great.
I don't know if I can adjust them.
That's good.
No flight
You
sim.
can.
Keep working on it.
Actually,
I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
wow.
Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch.
She
to
said I
avoid
need more
overcorrection.
practice. Wow. So I guess it's good enough for now. All right, let's go. Is she back?
For this lesson,
Oh,
we're
hello.
going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude.
Attitude. Okay.
I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns.
Thank you.
Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon.
Oh, the
Then
sensitivity
maintain
is
that
so much
bank.
better now. Okay, place the dotted line
good.
on the horizon. Okay. There we go. She's
Watch
going-
your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn. Now, let's see you level back out.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you.
For the next step, turning to the right, Let's see how you do on your own without any markings.
I feel like the up and down
You can see a series of
on a
notches
joystick is
representing
more
10-degree
sensitive.
increments on the attitude indicator part of your
Yeah,
PFD.
it's that way even on a flight stick or yoke.
As
Is
a
it?
general
Okay.
rule, you always want to keep your
I
turns
had to
under
dampen
30
it quite a
degrees.
Okay.
Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same
Oh, I see.
altitude until
Second
I ask
notch.
you to stop.
Oh, I see. All right now. We're making progress.
That's good.
Thank you. That's
Keep working
good.
to maintain a constant altitude during the turn.
Well done, man.
Level us
Look
back
at
out
you
now.
go.
We're doing it. We're doing the things.
Bring us back to level flight when you're ready. That's good.
I am. Okay.
Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off.
I know you can't really hear her, but is this kind of like
Small
similar
corrections
to
on the
like
yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
real like pilot like teachers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's talk about the throttle.
let's talk about it.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you.
Oh, I want
Full
that need for
control
speed.
over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD.
Now, what does
Pull back on
PFD
the
stand
throttle
for?
to reduce RPM to 1800.
That's your primary display in front of you.
Okay, is there a hotkey to like zoom
Pull
in?
back on the throttle. You want to
I
reduce
don't know
RPM
for
to
the-
1800.
Controller.
RPM to 1800.
Oh,
Try Shift W. Oh, what do you do?
that's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Pull back
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
throttle. You want to reduce RPM to 1800.
Oh, okay. Where's my RPM? It's. Oh, I need to hide this. There we go.
Your-
Pull back on the throttle. You want to
RPM
reduce
is in
RPM to 1800.
Your MFD, which is the second display, the top left corner of that.
Okay. There's so many.
It's a lot. This is not the ideal plane to learn in, but you know,
Really?
no, the glass cockpit makes it more difficult.
Well, as long as we're not crashing. Okay. So,
So your RPM's a little high right now. You're at 1950. Can you see that?
Look how your speed and altitude are also
Nico.
decreasing.
So 2400. Well, I'm way low. It is so sensitive to.
Your speed is increasing now.
All right,
As
well,
long as you
we did
maintain
it.
the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Okay, we're getting there.
I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
Jeez, what's this girl's name? I don't even know. We need to give her a name.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
I mean,
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
okay. Now, where is my altitude displayed? Right there, I'm
When
assuming.
you feel ready, start descending. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
Yeah, your altitude's on the right-hand side.
Okay.
If your speed is in the yellow section of the airspeed indicator, it means you are overspeeding. Reduce throttle to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down.
All right, we're almost there.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. That's okay. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
So you see your screen there? That yellow indicator in the middle?
Yeah.
When that falls below the horizon line, you're going to start descending.
Okay.
You can start the climb when you're ready.
All right, let's climb. I almost want to call her Karen.
You can start the climb when you're ready.
I'm climbing. I'm trying to, at least.
You've left the training airspace. You need to go back.
Wait, what?
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Nah, dude, she's
Now,
calling me
climb
out. Aren't you supposed to be telling me what to do?
On the Cessna 1...
Bruh. Turn to a south heading using. Okay. Oh, so she wants me to turn south. Okay. Why didn't you say that?
Oh,
She said it right in the beginning. Sorry. I was trying to figure out her name. Maybe even Stephanie. She's gonna have multiple names. Okay, so we're...
South is 180.
Okay.
So you're almost there. Keep turning left.
Man. Yeah, and I need to figure out my zoom in, zoom out.
Level out there.
Yep.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Oh my gosh.
Now, climb to
Oh,
6,000
really?
feet and turn to a south heading.
There we
Try to
go.
maintain level.
On the
yeah,
Cessna
don't go too
172,
pitch
you need
high.
full power to climb effectively.
Oh, okay. Full power.
And make a left bank or right bank to south.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Pitch down. Yeah, you pitch too high.
Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the
So
Cessna
remember, when you're
172,
banking, you want to keep the
need full
nose
power
level
to
with the
climb
horizon.
effectively.
Okay.
What you're having a tendency to do is to pitch up.
You put your
and
plane in a dangerous situation.
Oh my gosh.
You just did it again. Don't exceed 10
Now,
degrees pitch
climb
up.
to 6,000 feet and
See
turn
those
to a
lines
south
on the
heading.
screen in front of you? They
Yeah.
indicate 5
On the
to 10
Cessna
degrees.
172,
Gotcha.
you
Build
need
up there.
full power to climb effectively.
5 degrees nose up is about where you want to be.
Okay, it's so sensitive.
Once you hit 6,000, put the yellow line at the horizon.
Okay.
Very good, by the way. You're doing a steep turn right now.
There we go.
Nice.
Hey, we got it. Let's go. Don't let the speed
Alright,
get in the yellow.
Next
Bank,
exercise.
bank to the right again.
Maintain your
overshot
heading
south.
of 180 degrees.
180?
Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed
Goes
to
down
80
a little
knots.
bit.
Okay.
Remember, at the horizon line, not the line above horizon.
Okay.
There you go.
Now, the yellow thing, is it like the bottom of it, or is it like the
The
tip?
top is where you're pointing. The top
Okay,
is
the
where
top.
You're pointing your nose.
Okay.
Next to your altitude indication on the right-hand side, you're going to see an altitude trend or feet per minute
Yeah.
beside it. That'll be a very good indication for like if you need to
How-
pitch up to maintain your current altitude.
Okay.
So she wants you to maintain 6,000. So keep that at 0 or plus, not negative. So you keep descending. So you don't
Yeah.
go
I think you
above the
need to,
horizon a little bit.
He needs to trim out the aircraft.
That's okay.
I know, but I don't know what his keybind is for that.
Yeah.
Your speed was well managed, but your altitude needs to be more
I'm
accurate.
gonna stop teaching him that function.
Yeah.
You did well,
Baby
Hit
steps.
escape
but you can
pilot.
do better.
Let's do this.
Hello. Over all the steps that precede turning on your engine. Those steps are essential to ensure your aircraft's
We were watching that,
integrity and that everything is in order
What is
for a
it again? The
smooth
British
and seamless
baking
flight.
show?
First of all, stretch your legs a bit and take a look at your aircraft and your surroundings.
Okay.
We never took much time to look at our aircraft from the outside, so take your time if you want to inspect it.
Oh, I'll inspect it.
You might have noticed some extra
Megan?
bits on your aircraft. These are the
Extra
covers and
bits?
chocks. Covers are installed when the plane is not in use and are meant to avoid damaging its sensitive parts.
Okay.
Chocks are there to immobilize the aircraft. You'll need to remove them before takeoff.
Dude, what
Huh?
is... Did she look at me? Okay. Remove the who?
And then the correct way to do this,
Oh,
Kyle,
okay.
that
This
is
thing?
your
And we're done for
that
the
is what
outside.
generates your
Now that we're
airspeed
sure your
indicator.
aircraft
So if
is
you left
functional
that
and ready
covered,
to taxi,
and you
Oh.
took
let's check
off,
the inside.
it
be blind.
shows-
You've been given an EFB, also referred to as an
so
electronic
it's
flight
like,
bag.
hey,
It's a
I
tablet
gotta
that
do
stores
that
critical
too.
flight
True.
information and is the ideal tool to prepare your flight plans and enhance your piloting experience. Open it and take a look. Feel free to follow a quick guided tour of its features.
We'll just hit
The
tab.
EFB features
Oh, would
an
you look at
interactive
that?
map, a flight plan editor, aircraft and current flight
Oh,
information,
okay.
a nav log as well as fuel and payload options. The EFB has plenty to offer, but if you want to get directly into the action, you can turn it off after you finish the quick tour.
It's almost Christmas time. Some would say it is Christmas time, you know? We're almost there. Okay, so this is...
It seems like we're all clear on the checklist. Now start this pretty bird up.
Start this pretty bird up. All right. How do I do it on here? There we go.
Now that we've covered all the preparations, let's get to the good stuff.
Oh, is
Shall
it?
we?
Now I'm so curious as to like if you have to. I'm sure you don't have to pick either or, but
I'd imagine you can do both.
yeah, it is so tempting to do like helicopters. Yeah, it's like your Skyrim skill tree. Missions not available yet. Specialization. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go back into career mode just to make sure it did save.